Hi everyone, Christina Miller here from the Community Foundation of Louisville, and today for our Know the Good series, we are with Habitat for Humanity, Clark and Floyd, Indiana. I have Jerry here, who is the Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity. And Jerry, tell us a little bit about your role with the organization as well as your mission.
My role as the executive director, I really look at it as being a steward of the giving what the community does for us. So we rely totally on what the community does for us. So my job is to make sure that their giving makes a huge impact in the community and makes a difference in the world.
I love
that. That's kind of what I'm doing.
Hey, and that's great, right? And that's the whole point of really Give for Good is to make a difference, right, in our local communities. Because a lot of people, even though it says Give for Good Louisville, it actually encompasses a lot of Southern Indiana local nonprofits as well within the Giving Day, which I love. So as we walk, let's talk a little bit about your all's mission. What is your mission with Habitat for Humanity?
Our mission is to be able to give permanent, affordable housing to anyone and everyone, because that's our belief that everyone should have that, right? So
Yes.
We work with low-income families who earn 30 to 60% of the average median income. So they're the group that's kind of stuck in between, where they don't make a lot of money, but they make just enough to where some of the resources aren't always available. So we're there to help them get that traditional loan. So they go through us.
Okay.
And we give them a 0% loan. So we make it very affordable for them to be able to purchase a home. Then they have stable housing. They don't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh my gosh. Well, and housing is so essential, right, to live
so.
a fulfilling and healthy life. And that's really all that we want. We actually have, right, one of your benefiting families here today. If you wouldn't mind, Jerry, go ahead and pass that mic on over, because we want to hear directly, right, from the folks who are receiving this. Just, if you don't mind, tell us again who you are, a little bit about your story, and how you got involved with Habitat for Humanity.
Sure. We're the Sturgeon family, and we have lived in the southern Indiana area for about 6 years now. And I've been a flight attendant my whole adult life. And you would be shockingly surprised about what flight attendants make. But coming up with that deposit, the down payment for a home.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And so in all the different cities, I make the same amount of pay no matter what city I'm in, so that doesn't ever change. So when we moved here, and I thought, oh, this is great. We live in an area where we'll be able to find something. And we did. We found some good homes that fit our needs, and we thought this is perfect for us. We've never had our own home. I'm the first actually in 4 generations in my family to own a home, which is kind of embarrassing to admit, but it's I can see all the ways that you kind of slip through the cracks and don't really, like Jerry was saying, you just don't qualify for things because you're out there working full time, and you're just right over the limit. But needless to say, every time we would have that little nest egg, something comes along. Exactly. And I'm a single mom with teen boys. Well, I've been on my own since they were little, 8 months and 2.
Oh my gosh.
So needless to say, it's just been a wonderful thing to get involved with. So my first initial introduction to Habitat was through my airline.
Oh, very cool.
It was so much fun. We got together literally as a crew, and we would go out there, pilots, flight attendants, gate agents, everybody, and then we were just getting involved with, helping build in different cities around the country.
I love that. That's really cool.
It was so much fun, and it really, like you said, a sense of community and brings you together. And then my boys' grandpa owned a cabinet shop, so he was a great builder. But he passed away when they were little, so they never really got that opportunity to get in the shop and see what Grandpa did. And then their dad, unfortunately, lives across the nation, and he's a general contractor. They don't spend a whole lot of time with them, but I really wanted them to get involved when they got to the age which, again, Habitat for Humanity, you can get out there at 10 years old and start learning some amazing skills.
That is great.
And so that's how we got involved, and we're so excited and feel so privileged to be a part of the program.
Oh, I love that. And you guys actually right now have a house being built. I know Jerry, before we actually got on camera, folks, mentioned that they are laying the foundation of that house. Because this right here, we're showing you a little bit of an example, right, of a house that they are putting together as we speak. How do you feel about knowing that the foundation of your first home is being laid? It makes me tear up, honestly, just thinking about that for you.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, because it's like knowing that we've always felt kind of like vagabonds, and that's okay because we've always like lived in a halfway decent place, and we felt safe and very grateful for where we've lived. But to be able to be in a place where like we can literally hang pictures on the wall if we want, or have an animal if we want, you just have that freedom, but you also feel that safety, and just knowing that it's yours, and that pride, and then breaking that chain in my family, especially to teach my kids, how to get out there and kind of get that leg up that we needed to be able to get going and them own their own homes at one day. And
that's so meaningful. I love that. Boys, how do you all feel about, are you excited? Are you a little nervous? Are you going to get your own rooms too? I have a lot of questions.
Yeah. So our house is going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and I am very excited.
Awesome.
Ever since I was very little, I've been obsessed with customization, and so that's a great thing we have with this program. We get to like pick the wall paint, like
cool, nice,
like the inside of the house, the outside of the house. Yeah, I just love customization, and I am also very grateful for all the people who have come to work on our house, and we found it really enjoyable to come and help other people's houses too. It's always really fun meeting the new families and helping them out, like build up the foundation and the walls and painting the outside and the inside and kind of like stapling the roof. It's all really fun to me.
Yeah.
And I am very grateful to be a part of this.
Oh, well, I love the fact that not only are you guys right on the verge of going into your new home, but actually have volunteered to help build new homes as well. That's pretty beautiful because, again, Gift for Good Louisville, it's one of the biggest local giving days right in our community, and it's all about uniting in the name of philanthropy. And that is what you guys are doing as well. And I think that's just, I love that so much. Now, going back to Jerry, tell us a little bit about how all of this is made possible.
It's all possible through just the giving of the community.
Okay.
The community wants to give to us. We don't, for our particular affiliate, we don't get federal state funding. So we rely on what the community gives. So events like Gift for Good is amazing for us because all these people are able to give. And that money, all of it, 100% goes to the construction. So we're able to make an impact. And so that's the reasons that I do my job is listening to what they just told you. That's the whole purpose of it. So the impact that you're making is directly affecting someone, and it's helping our community. So everything it's a bigger impact than what people realize.
Well, and that's the thing, especially with the pandemic last year and us being more like in our homes, I think people finally got, in front of a lot of orgs are seeing kind of like what that impact is doing. Because oftentimes, right, when you give, you don't immediately see where those dollars are going. But I'm here to tell you guys that this right here is just an example of where your dollars will go if you do decide to donate to Habitat for Humanity, Clark and Floyd, Indiana. Now, we are going to go ahead and meet with Nicole over here.
Hello.
And Nicole, tell us who you are and what is your role with Habitat for Humanity.
I'm Nicole Jones, the Assistant Director for Habitat for Humanity. I'm basically the right-hand man to Jerry.
Oh, love.
And my Gift for Good day is the whole 24 hours. Anything that you see online, I'm there. I'm doing it. We're going to have a build day that day. We actually have a golf scramble that day. So we are going to be busy and everywhere, and I'm going to be posting it all. So, yeah.
Now, with that build day, can people sign up to volunteer for that?
I believe it might be full already, but we have lots of build days for people to sign up for. So you can find that stuff on our website, habitatcfi, as in ClarkFloydIndiana.org.
And with those volunteers, do you want volunteers who have experience with construction, or can you take volunteers who have no experience? I know that our lovely family mentioned about having, you can start as early as 10 years old. So I'm guessing that means that you all do on-site training and everything like that, right?
Yeah. For the minors, we usually try and do, maybe they'll help us clean or do some landscaping. But yes, we will take any and all volunteers, any amount of of expertise or none at all. We do the training. I will tell you, the sturgeons, they are sighting experienced now. They've done so much sighting for us. So that's like their main expertise. But we've had them on a lot of different projects too. So yeah, I take them all and we do on-site training. And you know, the first half an hour to an hour can be a little like, uh-oh, where do I fit in? But then by the end of the day, you're a pro and you're ready to just go. So yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, and I love that it can be a family affair as well.
Exactly.
You know, again, as we're starting to get back out into the community, this is a great volunteer opportunity, folks. And even though I love that you guys are having a build day on Gift for Good.
Yes.
Because again, that's just creating more good in the community.
Yes.
It's beautiful. So tell us a little bit about your goals this year for the Giving Day.
Yeah.
What do you hope to achieve?
We were really excited to see how well we've been doing as each year progresses. So last year we got about 10,000 donations from the community.
Wow.
And then with the matching that Give for Good provides and the prizes, we were able to get a little over $12,000, and that's amazing. So this year we're looking for 15, maybe 20. What can we do? Let's try it.
I say let's shoot for 20.
Yeah.
I mean, that feels good to me, right? And
I love it.
Thank you for mentioning the prizes as well, because folks, during the Giving Day, we are handing out prizes every hour. And those prizes are made possible by our amazing partners, right, that donate to that prize pool to make that happen. You can check out who our partners are, as well as see, kind of who organizations, in addition to Habitat for Humanity, are participating this year by visiting www.giveforgoodlouisville.org. And again, that's giveforgoodlouisville.org. Now, is there anything else, Nicole, about Habitat for Humanity, Clark and Floyd, Indiana, that you want the world to know about?
I mean, we are just growing and expanding. We're so lucky. This is our 30th anniversary this year.
Congratulations!
I know. So we've been doing houses since 1991, building houses, getting people in the community into their own homes. And we normally do about 1 or 2 homes a year. This is our first year. We're building 3 homes, you guys.
That is amazing. And that is made possible, right, by the people in the community like you who donate to Habitat for Humanity. So, folks, the more you donate, the more homes that we can build for people. And again, I just want to reiterate how essential housing is for not only folks here in Southern Indiana, but in Kentucky as well. So let's get out there on Friday, September 17th. Go online at giveforgoodlouisville.org. You can also, where can people follow you guys on social media, Nicole?
Yes, we're on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All the handles are the same, Habitat CFI, as in Clark, Floyd, Indiana, Habitat CFI.
Beautiful. So follow them, give them a follow, give the Community Foundation of Louisville a follow to stay connected about all the things you can look forward to throughout the Giving Day, which again is Friday, September 17th. Let's give for good, guys. Bye.